Hey, what's good, guys? We're back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But I need to finish this game, Novena Diabolos. I need to finish this game. It's gonna bug me if I do not finish this game. So yeah, let's freaking get into it. Welcome back, welcome back. Having finished everything on my schedule, I'm back in my room. The sun's already setting. In my opinion, this day went by way too fast. Whew. I throw myself on my cushy blanket. Everything that's happened has exhausted me. I'm too tired to move. Well, it appears that there isn't enough information to arrive at a good conclusion yet. I put my phone away and fuse with my soft blanket again. It feels like I'm still aimlessly wandering through the fog. But if I keep going at it, little by little, step by step, maybe it's what, dude? Sunday, October 28th. Oh my gosh, that's my birthday. Oh my gosh, it actually isn't. I wake up to the loud vibration of my phone. Actually, it's the same volume as usual, but it feels amplified in my head. I must be very sensitive if this is enough to wake me up. I just need to get some damn sleep already. My fear of the ominous message has all but vanished. It fully feels like a wicked, twisted game by now. 5 days until the selection. Just the message I expected. Looks like a group text intended for multiple recipients. Slightly nervous, I put my phone down and head for the bathroom with staggered steps. I wash my face to clear my mind a little. The more clear my mind becomes, the more aware of the state my body is in I get. With a sense of melancholy, I recall sitting on the massage chair at my favorite Jim Jilbang, where I used to be a regular. Whatever the hell that means. That thing could get rid of all my troubles and aches at once. Thinking back on it, I bow my head a little and laugh, thinking about a Jim Jabang in a situation like this. Funny how the human mind works when we're desperate and paralyzed by reality. I walk out of the bathroom and pick up my phone right away. If there was a murder today, I should have received the location via text already. But curiously, no text pops up, no matter how long I wait. It seems like no such terrible incident occurred today. Huh. It's embarrassing to admit, but for a second, I somehow feel grateful to these damn monsters. It almost feels like a gesture of kindness, not to be tortured with brutal murder cases for a change. Still, I know full well that this only means things are about to get even nastier after a short break. I should make the most of this temporary peace. I still have a lot of work to do. I leave the room while sighing loudly. I finish my morning walk, having a look at the surrounding terrain. I'm looking for possible escape routes for myself. Even if I pick out the human on the last day, it's all for nothing. If I'm stopped in the middle of the escape, I can't let all this effort I'm putting into this be in vain. My morning routine is just about over. Time for my date now, according to my schedule. What constitutes a date anyway? I laugh at myself. Dating is a very leisurely choice of words. Still, ultimately, that's about the gist of it. I have to establish trust with these women, enough to make them believe in me and follow me on the last day when the time comes. Trust. A simple concept, yet still so difficult to establish. It's important for me to meet them as much as possible and find a way to make them trust me. Alright, time to meet up with them now. Looks like today we're meeting up with Rin. We only know some things about the vampire and the fog spirit. All I know is Mina's pretty sus right now, if I remember. Okay, uh, but today's Rin. Rin is very attractive. That's about as far as good as first impressions go. She's trying to control me, boss me around. It's highly annoying. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's go on our date with Rin. Motherfucker calls it dates. Okay, I should go see Rin. Rin said she'd be at the lake. Rin Che is stunningly beautiful, the embodiment of a picture-perfect city girl, which makes it really hard for me to imagine her as some sort of hellish monster. The witness mentioned that Rin might be undead. I'm still confused by that. None of it makes sense to me, and if she really is, she sure as hell doesn't look like what movies have led me to believe. I find it really hard to connect this gorgeous woman to an undead monster. Finding Rin isn't difficult at all. She's standing by the shore. She looks beautiful. There's no one else around, which means she sticks out, and I already noticed her from afar. I approach Rin and start talking to her, showing a big carefree smile. Hello, Rin. What are you doing all the way out here?
안녕하세요. 또 뵙네요. 성함이?
Damn. Jung Park.
아,
Well, it's painfully obvious that Rin never made an effort to remember my name.
맞아. 기억났어요. 준성 씨였지? 그래. 마을에서 지낼만 하세요?
Yeah, well, there's no other choice, really. The fog poses a problem. I can't leave while it's this thick.
하긴 이런 안개라면 운전도 어렵죠. 게다가 전파도 안 터지고. 이런 지저분한 시골 마을에 갇히셨으니 준성 씨도 참 고생이 많겠어요.
You can say that again. And things will only get harder from here on out.
사실 송구스럽긴 해요. 준성 씨가 괜히 말려든 것 같아서.
Why is that?
도대체 서민들은 왜 이렇게들 제멋대로일까요? 법이 우습게 보이나? 이런 식으로 마을을 불법 조성하면 어쩌자는 건지.
I'm sorry, did you just say illegally constructed?
어머, 죄송해요. 아직 아무것도 모르시죠? 제가 배려를 못 해드렸네요.
No. Please keep talking.
사실 이 주변 부지 우리 기업 거예요.
Our company? You mean Youngwon Construction?
정확히 말하면 영왕 기업 소유죠. 저희 아버지가 큰맘 먹고 이번에 투자하셨거든요.
Your father?
몰랐어요? 저 유영한 회장님의 막내딸인 거?
Rin sounds absolutely dumbfounded, like me not being aware of the fact is the most absurd thing she's ever heard. Youngwon, owner of the Youngwon Enterprises and all its subsidiaries. He is, without a doubt, the most influential entrepreneur in Korea. His power and influence exceeds even that of the most politicians. I have heard before that Yu has a daughter, but as far as I knew, she was studying abroad somewhere. Should I dig deeper? Yeah, of course. Make further inquiries. It's just that I heard his daughter is currently studying abroad.
언제적 얘기를 해요? 정말 PD 맞아?
Oh gosh.
그리고 유학만 간 게 아니라 영왕건설 해외 쪽 업무를 봐왔던 거예요. 거기서 인정받아서 올해 초 전무로 진급한 거고요. 소식 참 느리시네. 뭐하는 PD길래 그래요?
I mean, is this even true? I'm baffled for a moment. If this is true, I would have surely heard about this already. Why wasn't I aware of this? I glance at Rin, and my eyes are filled with suspicion. If this stunning young woman really is the daughter of one of the country's most powerful men, me not knowing about it would be quite an issue in itself. Nevertheless, I have never heard her name come up anywhere before. I'm certain of that. That only leaves two possibilities. Chairman Yu Wan is highly protective and doesn't want to expose her to the public eye, or the Rin I'm seeing in front of me never really existed at all and is merely an illusion created by someone else entirely. No way. I do my best to cast aside the latter idea. I shake my head to get rid of myself of these suspicions, at least in front of her. I can't let my doubts shine through. I wasn't aware of all that. My apologies. So I have to ask, what is it that brings you all the way out here?
오너 일가로 사는 거 쉬운 일 아니에요. 오빠들은 듬직한 가족이 아니라 싸워서 이겨야 할 적이 되고, 웃으면서 접근하는 사람들은 무조건 의심부터 해야 살아남죠. 이런 상황에서 저 스스로를 증명하려면 발로 뛰는 게 제일 확실하거든요. 앞으로 피디를 하시려면 이런 상식 정도는 알아두시는 게 좋을 거예요.
This woman. She's been criticizing me quite a lot, and not all too subtly, I might add.
사실 좀 걱정은 돼요. 몸 써줄 남자 하나 있으면 좋겠는데. 운전기사랑 안개 속에서 헤어졌거든요. 월급 받아먹으면서 옆에 붙어있는 것도 못하니 원. 시골 출신은 역시 쓰지 말 걸 그랬어요.
Oh dear.
아무튼 이 마을 사람들 분명 저희 기업 재개발에 반대하다가 쫓겨난 사람들일 거예요. 아까도 말했지만 서민들은 진짜 법 우습게 한다니까요. 레킹볼까지 동원해서 밀어버려야 겨우겨우 꺼지니 원.
That's...
그런 사람들이 우리 부지에 이딴 마을이나 세우고 있었다니 진짜 독종들 아니에요? 이런 게 좀 보도돼야 서민들 의식도 바뀔 텐데 말이죠. 대기업이라면 꼭 악당이라고 보는 서민들이 아직도 많잖아요?
I get that's what she's hinting at, and it feels like my soul is leaving my body. Rin, however, keeps talking about her own story as if nothing's wrong. I doubt she notices how my facial expressions turn harsher by the second. She doesn't seem like the type of person who cares much about the feelings of others after all.
그래서 말인데 공익적인 일 한번 해보실 생각 없으세요?
Wow, alright, yes?
피디님이 보시기에도 문제가 많죠. 법적으로 허가된 일에 불응하고 불법적으로 이런 마을을 조성하고 일부러 안개가 잘 끼는 곳으로 들어가서 우리 일을 방해하려고 하는 거잖아요. 그러니까 저는 이 마을의 일을 해결하고 피디님도 제 지시대로만 하면 되니까 편하실 거고 게다가 그걸 단독으로 보도하고 이렇게 되면 서로 윈윈 아니겠냐는 거죠.
What she's saying sounds plausible, but that doesn't mean I have to let myself be used as her puppet to further her agenda. I look at her with a confused expression on my face, but I can't tell Rin is completely serious about all of this. She appears to be really serious about this. I don't like where this is going, not one bit.
아, 물론 일에 대한 보상은 드릴 거예요. 저 그렇게 개념 없지 않아요?
Rewarded.
당연히 수고비는 서운하지 않게 챙겨드린다고요. 쥐꼬리만한 PD 월급보다 두둑히 챙겨드릴 테니 걱정 마세요. 대신 준성 씨도 받은 만큼 수고는 하셔야겠죠? 그 정도 개념은 있으실 거라 보니까 더 얘긴 안 할게요.
This is getting more and more interesting.
그리고 이번 일 잘 끝내면 저희 회사에 채용할 수 있도록 힘 좀 써볼게요. 안 그래도 최근 홍보 전략실 미디어 부서 마음에 안 들었거든요. 능력 있는 사람이 가서 싹 개편하는 것도 괜찮을 타이밍이란 거죠. 어때요? 이 정도면 꽤 신경 써서 제안 드린 건데?
Her face is the embodiment of confidence. In her mind, refusing her proposal is not even an option. I feel disillusioned by the absurdity of it all. Her proposed conditions are certainly enticing and not bad, but they are, how to put, unconventional, to say the least. Therein lies the problem. It's a blatant abuse of power. In her mind, a guy like me is merely a tool that would never reject an offer like this. Everything somehow from my line of work hates the most is embodied in this young woman right in front of me. So all of this, is this the way you always do things?
응? 뭔 말이에요, 그게?
I mean, no, thank you. First of all, I'm really curious about this place, so I will cooperate with you. But I won't accept any sort of employment relationship like you have suggested.
뭐예요?
I'll see you later. I'm a little busy right now.
이봐요, 준성 씨!
I walk away from the lake as quickly as my feet allow it. I arrive back at the village and let out a loud sigh. This is messed up. At first she struck me as someone just as unlucky as me, stuck here accidentally. In reality, things are a lot different. If there's one thing I'm proud of, it's that I didn't lash out at her and curse her out after her outrageous proposition. I shouldn't go against her. Having her on my bad side isn't a good idea. Maintaining a good relationship with Rinche is very important to me. Still, how the hell am I supposed to deal with someone like her? I sigh one more time and move on. Dude, I actually think I fucked up. Oh, because when it asked me like what I should ask her, dude, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna ask in order, cause I swear that's what like it was. I swear I've done that before and it worked out. But I think I fucked up because of that. There's still some time left. Who should I visit? I think I fucked up my relationship with her. I mean, she got more trust than Sumi. I feel like Mina did the best, but the problem is with fucking Mina, she's most likely a damn vampire. Okay, let's go with the lawyer, Hana. Snobby girl, arrogant. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's go. Hannah, I don't know. Let's go Hannah. Keep it westernized. Okay, I should go see Hannah. I arrive at the abandoned village, a desolate, depressing sight, forgotten and left to the relentless powers of nature. That creepy witness guy told me Hannah, fuck, say could be a fox spirit. A nine-tailed fox? It's nuts. It's fucking nuts, Dilly. The nine-tailed fox is a creature of myth and legend, not something real. Did I even hear him right? I can't help but chuckle. What kind of sick version of reality have I ended up in? I stroll through the abandoned village and carefully observe my surroundings. It's a weird feeling, the fact that Hannah could supposedly be some sort of evil creature scares me. On the other hand, I'm on the edge because I can't find her. The motel owner said she'd be somewhere around here. At a ruined, desolate shack, I turn around the corner while lost in thought. There you are. Having heard the sound of my voice, Hannah turns around. The two of us just stare at each other for a moment.
전기 충격기가 그리웠어요?
Pardon? The awkward atmosphere is made somewhat better by her casual quip, or is it?
해본 말이에요.
What are you doing in a place like this? I try to talk to Hannah skillfully, ignoring her taser your threats. And yep, she's ignoring me. Damn, this whole situation is beyond awkward. She's looking around all over the place, searching for something, all while seemingly ignoring my existence. There's something I've been meaning to talk to her about. Hannah? That day, when we saw the grisly scene, are you doing okay?
네.
Awkwardness strikes back with a full force once again.
박준성 씨는
Yeah?
시사 프로그램 PD가 이런 곳에 왜 오신 거죠?
Well, I pause for a moment to think about my answer. I worry about how much about me I can openly tell Hannah. I can't exactly mention that demonic stuff and talk about rituals and monsters. Then again, I wonder if clumsy lies the way to go. That's simply a house of cards bound to collapse. With that in mind, I'll go with came here chasing a case that I'm in charge of. It's a missing persons case, quite a big one actually.
실종 사건이요? 규모가 크다는 건 무슨 뜻이죠?
Hannah's attitude seems to have changed slightly. We're talking big, big. Many missing persons from multiple areas. They've all disappeared at the same time. Big enough to be labeled as a mass disappearance case.
그건 좀 이상한데요. 실종 사건이야 늘 일어나고 있는 거잖아요. 집단이라고 특정할 만한 특이점이 있었다면 이슈가 됐을 텐데요.
Something like this doesn't just happen out of the blue on such a grand scale. Once this gets reported with broadcasts running all night long, that's when the severity becomes clear. Also, you can't forget to add the murder that happened here to the list. Or rather the death, let's call it that for now. We can't be sure it's a murder yet. But as you saw it for yourself, this is not an ordinary death. Religious symbols, strangely arranged objects all over the place. If the bizarre death's directly related to the missing persons case, it's very likely that this is much more than your run-of-the-mill disappearance case.
그럼 PD님께서는 그 사건에 대해 계속 취재하실 생각이신가요?
What's with the sudden interest in my work, Miss Lawyer? Looks like I've hit a sore spot. Hannah looks pissed. Having turned the tables this time, I feel triumphant. For a moment, although I'm honestly confused, she's shown nothing but disinterest in everything I've had to say so far. So why is she curious all of a sudden? Well, yeah, I intend to keep covering the case. I've been working on the missing persons case for a while now, and it's led me here. I plan on following every clue I find. Hannah looks at me and seems to be thinking about something. Then points to a place right behind me.
잠시 저기 들어가서 말씀 좀 나누실래요?
Hannah seems to be ready to share something she had kept to herself till now. I nod and we enter this abandoned building together. For as shoddy as the place looks, it's doing a good job at keeping the biting wind at bay. Hannah looks around and sits down on a creaky chair, but not before using a handkerchief to brush off the dust. There's another chair on the floor next to Hannah, but I choose to lean against the wall. It's cooler that way. Okay, let's talk. Damn, bro. John, bro, you a badass, bro. Hannah glances. Yeah, cold, because it's cooler. Yeah, buddy. I know what you're trying to do. Hannah glances at the chair on the floor. I feel like she wants to say something. But then she turns her head and looks at me.
사실 전 누군가를 찾으러 여기 왔어요. 그 사람도 얼마 전 실종됐죠.
Wait, really? Can you give me more details?
실종된 사람은 제 아버지의 친구분이세요. 처음엔 실종 사건으로 조사되던 그 사건은 시간이 흐르자 살인 사건으로 조사 방향이 바뀌었죠.
A murder case?
네. 그리고 그 살인 사건에 저희 아버지가 연루되셨어요.
And when you say involved, you mean?
맞아요. 제 아버지는 살인 사건의 용의자로 누명을 쓰고 계세요. 자신의 친구를 죽인 파렴치한 살인범으로요. 그래서 저 혼자 이 실종 사건을 조사했어요. 아버지 친구분이 살아계시면 아버지는 자연스레 누명에서 벗어나실 테니까 그렇게 그분의 흔적을 쫓다가 여기까지 오게 된 거예요.
Anna, can I ask you something?
어떤 거요?
Am I right to assume that the reason you're telling me this... Why did Hannah tell me about the disappearance? Connected cases? Her case and the one I'm chasing might be connected? My association? She suspects me of having had contact with who she's looking for. Probably connected, right? God damn, bro. I feel like I'm fucking up. Do you think there's a connection between my missing persons case and the one you're working? Hannah looks a little troubled upon hearing my... Fuck, no! Hearing my question. I hope she can tell me everything and that we can share our information. She still seems somewhat hesitant.
네, 맞아요.
Oh, okay, fuck, thank God. Hannah, why fuck you teasing me, dog?
그리고 준성 씨는 실종 사건을 취재했으니 실종자 명단을 정리하셨을 거고.
And if your father's friend is on there, our two cases are, without a doubt, linked. Try to process all the information I've found so far. For the first time after the devil's assault on my senses, I feel like my journalistic instincts are finally reawakening. Okay. Relax, John. What's the name of this missing person?
권상현이라는 분이세요.
Jesus. Sang-hyun. Kwon.
준성 씨가 찾던 실종자 명단에 있어요?
Please say yes. I've gone over the list of names hundreds of times already while covering the case. If Sung-young's name was on there, I would have remembered it already. Shit. However, no matter how hard I think, I don't recall having seen that name before. I'm afraid not. That's the first time I'm hearing that name. The two of us stay silent for a while. My mind is racing. There's so much going on in my head. We both shared what we know, but have no real results. We need way more details and specifics if we want to get to the bottom of this. While I'm still mulling things over, Hannah suddenly gets up.
우선 헤어지죠.
What? I hesitate and clumsily take my back off the wall that I'm leaning against. There are so many unanswered questions. Why does she want to call it quits? But I'm still trying to figure out.
그러니까 그 정보란 걸 더 모아보자는 거예요.
Hannah brushes off some dust that's stuck to her pants from sitting on the chair as she speaks.
이렇게 해요. 조사하다가 뭔가 알아낸 게 있으면 여기서 만나기로. 우선은 우리가 쫓던 실종 사건의 본질에 집중해요. 사망 사건은 어차피 그 큰 줄기에서 뻗어간 사건으로 보이니까. 지금으로서 추측할 수 있는 건 아무래도 실종 사건들은 이 마을과 깊은 연관이 있어 보이니 이 마을을 조금만 살피면 뭔가 흔적이 나올 거라 생각해요. 정리하자면 키워드는 실종자라는 거예요. 각자 조사가 끝나면 그래요. 여기서 다시 만나 결과에 대해 이야기하죠. 여기라면 눈에도 안 띌 테니까.
Hannah, now dust-free, heads for the door already. Her attitude offends me a little. We're both pursuing the same leads, working the same case. Despite this, she's trying to play it overly cool. I guess working and being sociable don't go hand in hand.
참,
Just before leaving the stump, Hannah stops and turns around.
제가 이곳에 있던 거 어떻게 알았죠?
Ooh. I'm sorry, what?
아까 절 보고 찾았다고 했잖아요. 제가 여기 있는 걸 알고 찾으러 오셨다는 뜻 아닌가요?
She sounds awfully harsh. Seriously, is this woman still suspicious of me? Even after everything we've talked about? The motel owner told me you'd be somewhere around here.
그 아저씨가? 전 일부러 그 아저씨를 피해서 나왔는데요.
Ooh. The motel owner's ugly grimace pops in my mind. His overly excited voice. His unsettling eyes following me. As expected, the motel owner's on the devil's side. Whether as a simple servant or more, I don't know. However, I can't exactly just talk about demons and the devil with Hannah out of nowhere. My answer will be there's nothing to divulge. I'll gloss over it. I'll ask her about the motel owner. Fuck. Evade the question? I don't know if that's the right thing to do, bro. That makes you kind of more sus. Yeah, I think ask back. I'll ask her about the motel owner. You came out here to avoid the motel owner? Why?
이 마을 자체가 어딘가 이상하긴 하지만 그 아저씨는 특히 기분이 나빠요. 대화하다 보면 내 목적이 뭔지, 내가 뭘 하려는지 전부 아는 듯한 눈치를 보이고 얼마 전엔 내가 어딜 갔다 왔는지도 알고 있더군요. 마치 감시라도 한 듯이.
Yeah, dude. Hannah's sounding like a normal person right now. But I think the game's trying to fool me, dog. I don't know.
아니, 방금 말은 잊어줘요. 그냥 꺼림칙한 것뿐이니까.
After Hannah finishes speaking, she turns away and leaves the house. With Hannah gone, I try to sort my thoughts. Hannah's clearly not willing to let her guard down around me just yet. A natural reaction, given the circumstances. An unknown remote village, a dead body, a stranger who's never been here before. Honestly, I probably wouldn't trust myself either. Even being fully aware of all that, I can't help but feel a little frustrated. I scratch my head and start walking. I shouldn't preoccupy myself with this now. There are still many other things I have to take care of. Dang. Yo, dude. Hannah, bro, you might win the damn Oscar, bro, if you're fucking captain, bro. It's time for lunch already. People of this village all go inside and stay there around this time. I don't really care about them. Let them mind their own business. For me, this short space of time presents a chance and opportunity. I have quite a bit of time today. Where should I explore? Let's do the bandit school because I don't know if I correct, wasn't it Sumi? If she's good or evil. Let's go to the school corridor. I go to the bandit school corridor. I enter the bandit school corridors. The school's dark atmosphere instinctively evokes a sense of horror and dread. Maybe it's because of all those ghost stories related to schools from back then. Or maybe my memories of school are bad ones even without ghosts. I shouldn't focus on thoughts like that right now. I look around. There are many things in the corridor that have been left by the villagers. Alright, this is where I'll look around today. Is there a lot of things, bro? I just see a bunch of shit on the ground. Okay, let's check the cabinet. There's a cabinet that's knocked over. I open the cabinet drawers one by one. Paper clips. And a ballpoint pen? Can't even use that anymore. The ink's dried out. Wait. Is that a screwdriver? Oh my god. Is there blood on it? The screwdriver's in pretty good condition. I just can't think of a place to use it. I brush some dirt off my hands and stand back up. That's probably important. I'm gonna fucking do some overreaction about a damn screwdriver. There are a bunch of scattered papers in the box. Looks like they were simply tossed aside here. Maybe there's something useful in here. I'll take a look. Among a lot of stuff that's of no interest to me, I find an envelope. It looks like a letter by one of the locals. Wait, what's there to write about in a backwater dump like this? I'm confused, but take the letter with me anyways. I can read it later. Alright, should I keep looking around? Yeah, let's keep looking around, buddy. Let's look at the books. There are books piled up on the desk. I walk up to the desk and go through the books one by one. Oh, what a topic. A magazine catches my eyes. It's called Monthly Satanism. Damn. Hey yo, comment down below if you're reading that Monthly Satanism. Who the fuck is reading that Monthly Satanism? I flipped through it. There's some interesting stuff in there. Oh my gosh, there is some interesting stuff in there. Shut the fuck up, Jen. Might be helpful for finding out more about this town. I should take that with me. I put the magazine in my bag. Alright, should I keep looking around? Damn. Gotta get caught up on that monthly Satanism. There's a space in the wall. Is this where books were kept? Oh my gosh. Now it's just full of random odds and ends. Toothpicks, toilet paper, and even some cigarettes are stored there. What have we got here? I pull out one of the items that stands out. Oh my, here's something good. The book's cover shows a gloomy design. Title. This one's titled Tracking the Witch. Okay, here we go. Even I have heard of it, despite not having interest in the occult at all. It's absurd to think a witch was supposedly behind the impeachment of our former president. Originally planned as a series comprising 7 volumes, it was abandoned after the release of Volume 1. But what if the book's contents are actually facts? Oh my, speaking facts. I think this is important evidence. I put the book in my bag. Alright, should I keep looking around? Of course, buddy. Anything hidden? Besides, like, this stuff right here. That I might just be missing. Oh, good. Let's check this box. Something about that paper box is off. I open it, eager to find out what's inside. There's nothing inside. I get back up. Alright, should I keep looking around? There's a long steel box. It's not even that big, but really robust and heavy. I doubt I can get it open by hand. Maybe I need a key. Probably got a screwdriver. But who's to say the key's still here, considering how messy this place is? Maybe there's a tool I could use to force it open. I muttered to myself. I should look around a little more. Bro, I literally got a screwdriver, buddy. Can't open that right now. Looks like I'll need a key or the right tool. I have a screwdriver! How do I use a screwdriver? Yo, how do I fucking use the damn screwdriver? I know! Are you kidding me, buddy? Alright, let's look at this witch records. Alright, yeah, I'm not reading this. It'll give me deceived. They become paranoid as if deceived. That's all we got from that, huh? A monster of deception. What was the monster type? Fear. Fear. Okay, so it doesn't look like the witch did either one of those. How do I use the tool? Wasn't this box literally came up when... Dude, let me use the fucking screwdriver, buddy. I can't get it over right now. Looks like I need a key or the right tool. I got the tool! I got the tool, game. How do I use the damn tool? How do I use the damn tool, game? Oh shit! I fucking tabbed out. Okay. Okay, whatever. Maybe it'll let me use it later. There are magazines piled on the floor. One of the magazines in particular stands out. Monthly magazine and a cold magazine with a pretty light content. I hate stuff like that. I laugh bitterly while grabbing the magazine. Maybe it'll help me understand my current predicament. Alright, should I keep looking around? Let me check out the fucking settings real quick. Is there anything I can... Nah, dude. There's not. So what? Dude, this box wasn't here, I'm pretty sure. I'm like... That doesn't do anything, it just freaking tabs me out. Dude, this game isn't that complicated, bro. It's just click. So why is it not letting me doing it? There's a cat that knocked over. Says it over one. Oh my, I have to go back to the damn. Okay. It's a screwdriver, pretty good condition. Yeah, can I open the box? Yeah, I can get it open. I get up the screwdriver in hand. There we go, now it's there. Fuck you, open the damn thing. I push the screwdriver into the box. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I hold it down and press against it for some more leverage. Got it. I can hear something breaking and the box opens up. I can't help but feel proud as I look inside. It's a book about the past events. It's titled Fox Spirit Hunting Diaries, Volume 3. This is pretty good, actually. We need this. We need this. This is a story of a hunter who tried to catch a legendary nine-tailed fox. The villagers have studied the fox spirit traits with the help of this book. In that case, this is more than just an old fantasy story. Alright, that's important evidence. I put the book in my bag. Alright, should I keep looking around? I've looked around some more, but I couldn't find anything else. There was literally more. There's something else down there. Frick. That's all for now. Okay, at least I made sure to do that because I'm guessing like if I looked at the other stuff, then probably would have not been able to find that. It took too long. I should go before the villagers find out. Nah, you good, buddy. You good. There's still some time left. Where else should I look? Okay, can I... It doesn't let me go back out to that page. That sucks. To like my clues and stuff. The abandoned village. I'm pretty sure I went like in order. Oh, let's go to the lake. Abandoned warehouse. Oh, bro, did I? I don't even know. Bro, here's the problem with like taking a damn fucking break. Oh, shit. Okay, let's just click on, just in case, click on B. Because I know I for sure have been doing probably A on every single one. I go to the abandoned house, south of the lake. I arrive at an abandoned house near the lake. There are clear traces in the yard out front, which could very well indicate villagers have been here recently. This is where I'll look around today. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a door, trash. We got a lot of stuff. Is there something? Let's do here. I can see an old house in the distance. I wonder if I should head over there and check out one of these days. I should focus on the present now. Oh my gosh, I probably just wasted one of our clicks. That's so cool. There's a wooden box and a plastic bag side by side. First, I carefully start opening the bag. Good grief. I stop what I'm doing and step back. There's a bunch of moldy rice cakes and rotten fruit inside. Onto the box then. I'm disgusted and shaken up by the nasty to find all the more reason to open the box slowly. It's an old and mysterious book. Hell yeah. It's titled Succubus Summoning Diaries Volume 4. Oh my. It's the story about a noble man who tried to summon a succubus. If this noble man actually succeeded, his research could contain a vast amount of helpful info. I put the book in my bag. These findings will help me greatly. Alright, should I keep looking around? Okay, yeah. Let's look at those books that we just got. So we got a succubus one and a fox spirit one. Let's check the fox spirit one first. Alright, let's see what it tells me. Accepts all the ways. You can summon it, so accepts all the ways. Alright. Succubus, a doll offering. Summon with dolls. So we need a doll. Wait. Anything about dolls? Ceremony, animal sacrifice, a doll offering. Oh shit. Wait. Okay. I wonder if they speak the ancient language though. Does the vampire have a doll offering? If the vampire has a doll offering, bro, yeah. This ain't looking good for you, Mina. If that's the case. That's what we need to find out. Okay, wait, how do I, okay. Was I right? Yeah, her name's Sumi. Sumi, Mina, Nadi, Reen, and Hannah. Okay. Probably set that up a little better later. Let's see what's in this briefcase. I can see an iron box. It's so large and sturdy that forcing it open seems impossible. Someone even put a lock on it. It's a combination lock. Now as for the code. I don't know the code. I think this will only work if I know the password. I raise myself. Could check something place like that. It's tightly locked an iron door. It won't budge no matter what I do. It's annoying. I don't know if I should concern myself with that right now. Turn my head away. Dang, that sucks. What's this? Take a look inside the jar. I doubt there's anything I can use, but who knows? I see something in the jar. Reach inside and pull it out. Hell yeah. It's a book about the 9-day ritual. 9-day ritual, huh? All this crap I'm going through seems to be a part of a ritual spanning 9 days. This book has info on it. I take the book with me. I can read through it later. Alright, should I keep looking around? Yeah, let's check here. Maybe I can find the freaking code. Is this a warehouse? Peek through the window. It's empty inside. Guess I shouldn't bother with that. I take a step back and look at the building. It doesn't seem like there's anything worthwhile. Huh? There's something written on the wall. Here we go. 9 lie? What does this mean? I wonder if it's connected to the iron box somehow. I stand there and think for a while. Ah, fuck. Oh no, I'm gonna get exposed. I'm gonna get exposed. 9 lie? 9 lie, guys. What is 9 lie, bro? Somebody knows this shit, and I'm throwing. What is it? 9713. That totally cracked it. I think this will only work if I know the password. Raise myself up. Bro, I know the password. Trust me. 93. Is it actually... Let me piss if this is it. Okay. Okay. Oh, dude, I don't know. Something written on the... Dude, oh my gosh. Okay, dude, I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm throwing. Properly throwing, lad. There are books scattered all over the place. I sit down and look at the books one by one. None of the books contain anything useful. Whoa. Stand back up and try not to dwell on my frustration. Alright, should I keep looking around? Shit. Shit. I can still click over here again? What's up with this? I see no one else in distance. I wonder if I should head over there. Check it out one of these days. I should focus on the present now. Dude, is there actually something? This obviously this means the fucking code, dude. 9. This is lie. 9 lie. I don't know. I don't know. I'm dumb. What's in here? I take a closer look at the little jar. I peek inside, but there's nothing in there. I shake my head. I step in the brush again. Something against next to the jar. Oh wait. Witch. Okay, here we go. There's a small book next to the jar. Sounds like it's about witches. It could be helpful, so I decided to keep it. Alright, should I keep looking around? Damn, okay guys, I'm sorry. I'm ass at video games. This puzzle will not be solved. 9 lie. What the hell? There's a pile of books and I decided to search it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot I got another Satanism. Monthly Satanism. I wonder just how helpful a cult. Alright, should I keep looking around? Wait, it actually wants me to fucking solve this shit, huh? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I gotta figure this shit out. I reach for the lock. It's nothing. So this is actually easy? I'm just retarded then? I mean dumb? Shit, my bad. A 9 lie. Fuck it. Phoning a friend. This man gamer, friend of Luis Sam, bro, I'm playing this game, right? Recording this video right now.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell does this mean, right? So if there's a, so we got a lock, right? Here, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's only one clue, right? And
Yeah.
I need to open up this briefcase, okay? This briefcase is a lock. It's got a lock pick, right? And I need the code.
Yeah.
And I've already clicked on everything else in here, right?
Uh-huh.
And it looks like this is my only hint. 9 lie. You see
9
it?
lie.
Do you know what the code is?
9214.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I tried that. 9214. Because the lines, I think this will only work if I know this password.
I got called out of a fucking session for this shit.
Session?
Bruh.
Hey,
Don't
yo,
worry about
relax this minigame. Child friendly.
Child friend. Bro, ever you freaking uploaded a hentai?
Hey, yo. Nah, bro, that was not me. There's 2 different Lee Sans, bro. There's the real one,
Bro,
And then the freaking VTuber, PNG tuber. Dude, come on, bro. 9 lie.
This fucking call of random bullshit, bro. It did not work.
Dude. Dude, what am I supposed to do? I don't even know if it's gonna let me skip past this. I hit automatic, maybe it'll let me skip past it. I'm sorry, fans. I think I spin a gamer. Who would have thought? Spin a gamer couldn't help us. There's a skip button, automatic.
Is there a skip? Don't be a bitch, bro.
Dude, there's nothing I can do. Spin a gamer, I literally phoned a friend. Did not work. What am I supposed to do? I literally cheated it. I'm not looking at a damn tutorial. There's no hint. I just did that. Dude, somebody in the comments is like, bruh, 9 lie, how fucking not know this, bro. Dude, this game is a Korean game. Maybe it's I don't know, some Korean shit. Maybe somebody's like, bro, lie in Korean obviously means 378. Oh my. 9378. Oh my. He was wrong. The guy in the comments who said 9378, you're wrong.
I think this is an L.
Alright guys, I tried. I even got a Hispanic gamer, college graduate, to call in here and try to figure this out. He couldn't. I'll see you.
Yeah. I'm jerking off.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for the help. JK, you didn't do shit. Alright, see you later.
See you.
Okay, bro, I tried, guys. Hispanic gamer? Bro, who would have thought Hispanic gamer's also a dumbass? Who would have thought? Alright, yeah, we're skipping this. Oh my god, it's not letting me skip it. Oh my god, it's not letting me skip it. Hey, yo. This ain't good. What am I supposed to do? 9 lie! Oh my, it's fucked. It's fucked. I don't know how to get past this. Damn, dude, I'm fucking dumb. Yeah, I actually don't know, guys. 9713? Or 6713? Yo, Hispanic gamer, if you get this right. Wait, what was it again? 6713? Oh, 3176. 3176. Hispanic gamer, guys, has just came in and said, bro, you tried it upside down. 3176. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hispanic gamer.
What's up, bro?
Hispanic gamer.
What's the clutch,
Bro.
I was taking the shit and I thought about it, like, bro, did we even try it upside down?
That's actually so lit, bro, because I was literally about to be like, bro, actually, it wouldn't let me skip. It wouldn't let me skip. I was like, fuck. Oh my gosh, Hispanic gamer came in clutch.
I'm a wizard, bro. I literally, bro, I'm a math major for a reason. Even though this shit don't fucking.
Dude, who would have thought? Just turn it upside down. Oh my. I was sitting there being like, 9 lie. 9 lie. Okay, bro. Anything to say, Hispanic gamer?
Check out Hispanic cast coming tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my, he said featuring Luis San. Alright. Thanks for the help. Oh yeah. Finally, it's successfully unlocked. I throw away the lock and open the box. It's an old, mysterious book. It's titled Succubus Summoning Diaries Volume 1. It's the story of the noble man who tried to summon a succubus. If this noble man actually succeeded, his research could contain a vast amount of helpful info. I put the book in my bag. These findings will help me greatly. Alright, should I keep looking around? There's nothing to look around anymore. I've looked around some more, but I couldn't find anything else. That's all for now. Alright, let's check this. Let's check what the book says, buddy. Wait, it wasn't, it was just... What? What is that? Oh, it was a succubus book. Okay. thought it was a witch book for some reason. Alright, what we got? What we got? A monster of deception. 2 monsters of deception. The succubus and the witch. We still haven't got any clues for any monsters of deception though. For the cases, I guess. The cases are both fear monsters. That's all for now. Village records / updated. Let's go. I took too long. I should go before the villagers find out. You're fucking... You bet your ass, bro. You took too long. Fucking hell. Goddamn. I took a look at what I've gathered so far on my phone. 4 pieces of monster information, as well as 6 village logs. Okay, I should give this a careful read. I finished dinner and returned to my accommodation. Phew. I'm really tired. I've been in plenty of rough situations during my career as a PD, but nothing compares to what I'm going through right now. I wonder what my next step should be. Lost in thought, I stare into the empty space before me. I feel like a complete idiot. Dude, no fucking I feel like a complete dumbass of that fucking code bullshit. Oh yeah, right, my evening routine. I stand up while muttering to myself. My evening hours are reserved for casual meetups with a woman around here. Oh boy. I still don't have a clue who the real human is yet. What scares me most is that, slowly but surely, I'm starting to get attached to them. Stay focused, Jung Sung. Stay focused. Only one of them is a real human being. I need to make her trust me. On the last day, she'll need to blindly trust me during the most crucial moments of all. Alright, now, who should I meet up with? Alright, we've met up with every single one. Every single one. I wonder if, so with our monster info, right, we got 2 monsters that are monsters of fear, right? Oh, well, we don't actually know that. But no, oh, well, no, we do, because both of these cases are fears, right? So we got 2 fear cases. We know one of them is, well, since we know one of the fear monsters is a vampire. I wonder if there's like 3 types of monsters or if there's only 2. Because if there's only 2 fear types, then freaking Mina is pretty much confirmed that she's a freaking vampire. But we don't know that. We don't know if there's 3 fear types or 2 fear types. But I mean, if there is 2 fear types, Mina, you're a damn freaking vampire. We need to get those freaking clues and figure out how many fear types we got. We haven't found none of the cases that we've seen have been a monster of deception. But I don't know. Maybe we'll find one soon. We should find one soon because only one girl can escape with me. And there's 2 deception cases, so one of them's got to be one. Okay, who do we go with? I wonder how many times they're gonna let me meet up with these girls. Should I put Mina off because she's already kind of sus, even though she's, bro? Because the thing with Mina, vampires are also have a doll case, and on the second case they also like fear. Dude, no, it's literally Mina. Like this one literally has to be Mina. I feel like already 3 of these things. Wait, do we not know? Oh, wait, we don't know the doll one. Oh, I thought vampires were dolls. Who's dolls? Succubus. Oh, no, but it can't be a succubus because it's fear. Dude, my guessing is she definitely gets summoned by a damn doll. But, I mean, who knows? I still don't know who the other fear monsters. Okay, whatever. Hopefully it lets me meet up with all of them, like, fairly in the same way. Like, or, like, the same amount, I mean. Hopefully, like, I don't, like, have 3 more times to meet them and then it's just uneven. Alright, let's go Mina again. Since we haven't met up with Mina in a while. You want to visit her? Hell yeah, let's go, Mina. Okay, I should go see Mina. As I make my way towards Mina's room, my steps feel heavier than they usually do for some reason. She's definitely hiding something from me. It may turn out to be something that's no big deal in the grand scheme of things. I might be throwing by picking Mina. For example, maybe she stole valuables from the very same home she ran away from. Maybe she got into a heated argument because her parents caught her doing drugs. Maybe she's a sleeper agent sent here to overthrow the government. Okay, I guess my imagination's a little out there, and my definition of no big deal somewhat is twisted. Still, all the sounds are harmless when compared to the idea that a minion of the devil is disguised as a human and actively trying to deceive me. The sheer ridiculousness makes me chuckle while standing in front of Mina's room. I don't believe in aliens, ghosts, or any of that, so why the hell am I seriously considering this? Thinking to myself that this may very well just be a silly dream. I reached out to knock on the door. Then now that I think about it, like I think I totally probably messed up because dude, Mina's definitely a vampire. I feel like.
피디님이세요?
Yeah, it's me.
들어오세요.
Seeing Mina carefully open the door, I feel even more out of touch with reality. The scared, vulnerable high school student stands in the doorway. I feel stupid, but about my previous thoughts. I look at Mina for a moment and then enter her room. The very second I'm inside, Mina firmly closed the door. She's still extremely vigilant and on high alert. That's understandable if what she told me last time is really true. That's a horrible experience for a young girl like her to go through. Suddenly I recall something I thought of recently. There is a high probability that these villagers are the missing persons I have been looking for. The fact that these missing people, seemingly fine on the outside, would terrorize such a young girl is truly shocking. How are you holding up? Feeling a little better?
네.
She doesn't look like she's feeling any better at all. I tried to lighten the mood a little. So, what's up? What do you usually do? I imagine it can get pretty boring all alone.
저 그냥 독서요. 책 읽어요.
Reading. Okay, I see. I nod. Like I had already found out last time, Mina is a terrible liar. I don't even know why she'd be lying about something as irrelevant as this. But I know for sure she hasn't actually been reading. Is it because she doesn't trust me yet? Or is there some other reason? Pondering the possible reason, I decided to change the topic. But what is there that we could possibly talk about? I decided to take a look around her room. I can make something out of the underneath her blanket that catches my attention. A very familiar silhouette. A shape of a coffin. There's no mistaking it. That's definitely a small coffin. I can't even catch a glimpse of the cross engraved on it. Why is there a thing such as a miniature coffin model in her room? Mina, human vampire. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were his words. Feeling creeped out, I slowly turn my head back towards Mina. Oh my gosh, what the hell, Mina? I can barely contain a scream. What's this thing doing here?
보세요.
What? No! Am I? Yo, Jun. Yo, relax, bro. Oh, me? Nothing. I'm just surprised. I'm impressed with how organized and clean your room is. Mina looks over her shoulder directly at the coffin. My gaze also shifts in its direction. The coffin-shaped silhouette sticks out like a sore thumb. Damn it. If you want to hide something, at least hide it properly. Crap. No way. Does that mean Mina is... What is that? It takes a lot of courage, but I managed to speak up and ask a $1 million question.
잘 모르겠.
Mina approaches the blanket as if finally admitting defeat. Mina approaches the blanket as if finally admitting defeat, takes out the small coffin and returns it to me. Yep. It's actually a coffin, alright. That's a coffin, isn't it? Mina doesn't answer my question. Instead of answering, Mina sets the coffin down on the floor. Wait, it's a fucking video game? What is that?
이건 그러니까
Bro, what the? I thought I was about to get fucking eaten, dog. It's a fucking game console. I barely registered what Mina is saying because my eyes are glued to the console, which has unarguably the strangest shape for a console I've ever seen. The crazy upbeat music echoing throughout Mina's room only makes it even harder for my brain to process. A gaming console?
네.
Damn, bro, she fucking had us the first time, dog.
그 게임이 돌아가는 기계라는 뜻인데
No, no, no. I'm not saying that I don't know what that is. I raised my hand and stopped talking for a moment, still assessing the situation. So, there's no other way to say this. I saw a gaming console and was scared to death by it? Really now. The conclusion is so utterly ridiculous that I'm at a loss for words. Maybe I was just too nervous from the get-go. I'm feeling more embarrassed by the second and awkwardly scratch the back of my head. I look at Mina operating the console. Looks like a pretty old game. I don't have much time for it these days, but I have been a gamer for quite a while now. And considering the gorgeous graphics of today's games, this one must have come out at least a decade ago. Yeah, that sounds about right. It reminds me of the games I used to play at the arcade way back. That's amazing. I didn't know there are consoles with such an unique shape. I look at the console and accidentally brush against the joystick. I hear a familiar sound effect that sounds like a whip cracking. Handling the stick and seeing the game in front of me conjures up pleasant memories of my youth. After school, I would always run to the arcade, burning through quarters like there's no tomorrow. When it comes to games, I play them all, but my favorite was always the one called Raccoon Warriors. I gotta think for a sec. There was a way to choose a hidden character in that game with the raccoons. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Entering the code feels almost second nature to me. Of course, nothing happened. After a while, after all, this is totally a different game. I stare at the unchanged screen for a while, laughing wholeheartedly. This feels like a trip back to my childhood.
너구리 2?
Huh?
방금 그거 슈퍼 너구리 2에서 골든 너구리 고르는 커맨드 아니에요?
Oh shit. Huh? Was the game actually called Super Raccoon 2? What a revelation. After nearly 20 years, everyone in the neighborhood simply called it Raccoon Warriors.
네, 맞아요. 골든 너구리 고르면 모든 너구리가 쓰는 기술 다 쓸 수 있었잖아요.
My world is turned upside down. So he's actually called Golden Raccoon? And it's canon? We simply called him Raccoon King back then. No way. How does this girl know the game? Oh my gosh, she's a gamer. A gamer vampire girl. A game so old, even I have trouble remembering it. As I think about this new mystery that I have to solve, Mina approaches me with small steps with a big smile on her face. She looks like a grown-up because of her height, but the way her eyes shine with an innocent glow reminds me of those of a child on Christmas Eve.
이 게임이 슈퍼 너구리 2와 같은 개발사에서 만든 거긴 해요. 하지만 커맨드를 그대로 살리진 않았어요. 애초에 히든 캐릭터도 없고요.
Mina speaks at an incredibly fast pace and smiles as she operates the consoles. I don't really know how to process all of this. This side of her is the polar opposite of the fragile and shy previous one I've witnessed. Obviously, it's better for her to be happy than to be scared. This is all a bit sudden, but I decide to simply sit back and listen carefully. Mina is finally opening up and sharing what's on her mind. Take in the atmosphere in the room. The game is running now. A small pixelated character wakes up in a cabin. The world around the character is covered in darkness. Perplexed by what's going on, the character soon sets out on an adventure armed with a sword. This opening is really similar to the one of Super Raccoon 2.
오프닝이 슈퍼 너구리 2랑 비슷하죠?
Yeah, that's right. So, Mina, I gotta ask, how do you even know about that game? I remember playing it like 20 years ago.
워낙 명작이라서 모르는 게 이상하죠. 횡스크롤에 격투 게임과 RPG를 접목시킨 독특한 게임인걸요?
Wow, so the game's really that famous, huh?
개발사가 슈퍼 너구리 2 이후 장르 변경을 꾀했다가 전부 호평받고 이 작품에서 다시 고전 횡스크롤류로 돌아갔거든요. 그래서 슈퍼 너구리 2의 자체 오마주가 많아요. 그래픽이나 음악도 일부러 고전풍이 나도록 만든 거죠. 그래서 오해하는 사람들도 많지만 그리 오래된 게임은 아니에요. 감성 자체는 올드하지만 인터페이스의 구조가 세련됐잖아요. 고전 팬들에게 추억 발휘로만 어필하지 않겠다는 의지가 있는 거죠. 정말 대단한 게임이지 않아요?
Yeah, that's, totally, I agree. Finding myself unable to find an actual answer, I just keep nodding.
그뿐이 아니에요. 이 게임 개발자가 누구냐면요.
I've never seen anyone get so hyped about something before. Either way, this is a great opportunity to learn more about her. What should I ask her? Ask Mina about her gaming console, ask Mina about the game story. Just listen, I don't say anything, and just listen to Mina's words. Well, I mean, none of these are... How are these gonna help me find out about her? Ask her about her gaming console, ask her about the game story. I don't know what to say. I guess maybe the game story? Sure. The game looks pretty unique. What's the story about?
스토리요? 드라큘라 때문에 이 세상이 밤으로 뒤덮여요. 그래서 태양을 찾으러 가는 내용이에요.
The sun?
태양을 찾으러 가면서 드라큘라의 부하들을 물리치는 거예요. 그리고 결국 드라큘라 성까지 도착하는데 이 이상은 안 돼요. 엔딩 스포일러가 되거든요.
Wait, so you already played through it?
스토리가 복잡하다고 좋은 게임은 아니에요. 이건 직접 해보셔야 느끼는 건데. 직접 해보실래요? 여기 버튼을 누르면 공격이고요. 이건 아이템 창 여는 거고.
Okay. I reach out and grab the console. Mina flails her arms around and nearly hits me. Her enthusiasm is infectious, if a little scary. After a short explanation of the controls, I started playing the game under Mina's guidance. It's been ages since I've last done this. I glance over in Mina's direction while awkwardly twisting my fingers. She looks delighted and amused. This is the happiest I've ever seen her so far. Might as well enjoy this moment and make the best of it. Mina and I sit there and enjoy some good old-fashioned gaming. I move around and maneuver the level with Mina giving me advice on what to do from the side. Oh my, I completely lost track of time. What an immersive experience. So much time has passed without me even realizing. This feels nice. It's great to escape the cruel hardships of reality for once. But I can't forget about the fact that every second is precious given my situation.
가셔야 돼요?
Oh, bro. Why you gotta make me the damn vampire? This is... No! Dude. Bro, she's fucking cute. No. I can change her.
아직 바람의 부츠도 못 구하셨는데.
Oh my, he didn't even get the winged boots. Oh my John, you're a fucking asshole, bro. You're leaving. Mina sounds really disappointed. And I can also sense some fear in her voice. Oh my gosh. My protective instincts kick in, which makes it really hard for me to walk away. I know, I died so much I couldn't even get to the first boss. Back then I used to be one of the best players in the neighborhood at the arcade. Can you believe that? Nah, mate, you're capping.
바람의 부츠 구하면 진짜 재밌어지는데.
Oh, bro. Okay, we'll get them together next time. Mina still looks stubbornly disappointed. And I can't help but instinctively pat her head before getting up. Mina gets up as well and walks me to the door. She's almost as tall as me. It startles me for a second, since her appearance otherwise is so childlike, and we've been sitting down all this time. She really is pretty tall.
또 오실 거죠?
So you'll be back. Absolutely. As soon as I find out anything, I'll come right back. I come back right away. I don't think the villagers are going to try anything funny right now, so you can just try to get some rest. Alright?
네.
Oh my gosh, feeling proud of her staying so courageous. I reach for her head again. Mina bends her knees, intent on making it easier for me to pat her head. Bro, how you gonna make Mina the vampire, bro? Oh my. I can't help but laugh while patting her head. Okay, now go get some rest. I gotta go now.
네. 몸 조심하세요.
Will do. Don't worry. Say goodbye to Mina and leave. I turn around and see Mina standing in the doorway, refusing to close the door until I'm completely out of sight. I wave my hand to signal her to go back inside, but she keeps watching me until the last possible moment. She must be incredibly scared of being left alone. What a delicate girl. Nevertheless, I still don't know much about her, starting with the actual reason for her being here. She seems to trust me, yet she still won't tell me. I think some more about Mina for a moment, then head for my next destination. Dang. Having finished everything on my schedule, I'm back in my room. The sun's already setting. The 4th day is over. I think it's time for a nice shower and some good sleep today. I need to take care of myself physically and mentally to the best of my abilities. I think about everything as the hot water rushes down my skin. If I'm to leave this place as soon as the 9th day starts, then I only have 4 days left actually. I think it's time to go through the evidence I've collected so far and find someone who sticks out. Which one of you is real? I mumble to myself under the shower. I don't know if I really have any evidence to figure out which one's real yet. After the refreshing shower, I wrap myself in a blanket. I need a break. I'm talking both body and mind. I close my eyes. I think about it all more tomorrow. October 29th, the 4th day until the selection. 4 days until the selection, bro. The sound of my phone vibrating wakes me up. I don't get up immediately and instead opt to stare at the ceiling and sigh. Getting up would mean having to start the day. Should close my eyes, convince myself to sleep just a little bit longer. I'll just sleep through it all. And once I wake up, things will be over, no matter how they play out. I have to get up, ordering my body to follow through. I raise myself up. I grab my phone right after waking up. There's a message. It reads 4 days until the selection. Only 4 days left. Well, I dropped my phone and barely managed to catch it. Another text. No way. Lake. My body stiffens and I shudder. Does that mean there's another murder? This is the 3rd time already, but getting used to these brutal, messy scenes is simply not possible. I can't avoid it. I have to go there myself. It feels like my own feet are trying to stop me. Damn it. Isolated and all alone. The constant fear of imminent death in just a few days, coupled with the fact that only one person in this village is telling the truth. It's amazing that my mind hasn't shattered into a million pieces yet. Anyway, I have to move on. I have to move now. I'm still tired, with my mind barely functioning. The 5th day has begun. Oh, it's Buddy. At the counter, the motel owner greets me with a big smile on his face.
이른 아침부터 어딜 또 가시나?
How much does the motel owner know? Maybe he's a spy for the evil entity I countered. Or maybe he is the entity himself. I don't know what to believe anymore at this point. Just going for a walk.
산책이라. 하긴 요 근방의 경치가 괜찮긴 하죠. 안개만 없었어도 진짜 철경인데 말이지.
Yeah, that's right. I put on a weak forced smile and walk past the motel owner. He smiles back at me, moving his head and looking right at me until the very last second. I arrive at the lake. The fog is so thick I can barely see where I'm stepping. I sigh. And start looking around for the site of the murder somewhere. I walk around for a good 5 minutes, give or take. Ew. The sudden smell of blood stops me in my tracks. I should get used to this, but the mere thought of it tests my resolve. It's a feeling different from simple fear. It's more akin to rejection. To be a witness to someone's death is something one can never actually get used to. My right leg is almost paralyzed from the fear. I give it a hard slap, let the pain revitalize me, and move on. I can do this. I take slow and careful steps and make my way towards the smell. And there it is. There's a doll. This is the site of the third murder. Once alive, the body is now lifeless and solid white, never to move again. A wound, which is the cause of the death. Blood that stains the surroundings, and the weird traces all around it. I try to shake my dark feelings with a small sigh. Compassion won't bring back the dead now. I need to focus on finding the information I need. I take a deep breath to calm myself down. Then take out my cell phone and start the camera app. I should take a picture providing a general overview of the location first. The cell phone camera flashes, the picture shows the whole lake. Okay, time to look around. Look for clues about the monster. Phew. I have to try hard to keep my mouth closed as I look at the cruelly butchered body. The whole body is covered in blood, but surprisingly well dressed, fancy almost. That just amplifies the oddity and strangeness of this case. Take a closer look at the wound. The body was pierced by something. Went straight through, penetrated, and pierced the body. This might be an important clue. I closely observe and analyze the body, making a detailed record of everything. Alright, should I keep looking around? There's a whiteboard with strange characters written on it. It's in cement. I briefly mumble to myself, then quickly laugh it off. Here I am, someone who doesn't have any belief or interest in the cult, trying to decipher the language of demons. Maybe I can work a side gig as an exorcist if I make it through this alive. I make a crappy joke intended for no one but myself, and write down all the characters that are on the whiteboard. Alright, I should keep looking around. Let's look at this doll. There's a doll on the altar. The altar that the doll is standing on is covered in blood. A terrifying sight representative of death. Did the dead man put that there? Take a close look at the doll and finish recording the evidence. It is painted in blood. The corpse is bloody as well. The summoning circle was drawn by the deceased to summon a monster. The deceased drew this with extreme care, despite knowing exactly that he was going to die. Everyone around here is a freaking nutcase. I'm speechless, and what I'm feeling isn't fear. Everything's too absurd for that. I make sure to make records of everything. Alright, should I keep looking around? I find a small notebook that stands out among the books. There's a suicide note scribbled inside. Take a close look at the suicide note. A keyword sticks out. The victim was overwhelmed and obsessed with something until the very moment of death. Something that led them all the way here. Feel uneasy at the thought and get goosebumps all over my body. I make sure to record my findings. Alright, that's enough evidence. Okay, I guess that's everything then. Case information updated. I make sure that all the pictures are properly saved. After another quick look around, I walk away from the lake with hasty steps. Leaving the place where a person died makes me feel weak and hopeless. What's extremely painful is the thought that one of the women I'm meeting with is the culprit responsible for the heinous deed. But one of them is definitely an innocent human. I have to find out who and build up trust with her. Let me think about this. Oh, fuck, yeah, no, I've been fucking up. I think about who could be the human while slowly walking away. I forgot. So the reason why I want them to trust me is because so they can leave with me. And I've been fucking building up trust with damn Mina, and like, Mina's so fucking sus. So yeah, I have been messing up. Honestly, bro, I think I might stop with the Mina stuff. The third case, anything, deception and a doll offering. Don't we have somebody with that? Wasn't the wait, deception and doll, succubus. Damn, how we found the succubus with this? There's a good chance we have. There's a good chance we have. Nothing, no other clues. Because of that, dude, and just because I don't know how many days they're gonna give me and stuff. Oh, I might have to skip Nari because Nari is the. Even though I like Nari, I wish. I mean, I wish some of these girls were the fucking monsters, but I mean that's just not how it works. I guess we go. Let's see. What else do we have for? So case one. Do we? So case two, I think, is the vampire right now. Case three right now, I think it's the succubus. Anybody that matches case one that I have, I think. Uh, wait, accepts all the ways. Wait. Do we have a location or no? No, I don't. No. Okay. Just to be sure, like, I don't know how much. Let's go with Sumi, I guess. We're gonna skip Nari. Wait, what was the witch name again? Monster of Deception? She is a monster of deception, but I don't know if hers is also a doll summoning. I feel like that would make sense though. But I mean, succubus is a doll summoning, but, or whatever. Let's go with freaking Sumi. Okay, I should go see Sumi. The bandit school. The building is surrounded by a hazy layer of ominous fog, and the vacant former playgrounds look just as unwelcoming as it did on my last visit. Sumi. She's here as well. As I ask myself why she'd choose this uninviting spot of all possible places, my attention is drawn to the large bag that's next to her. I didn't think about it too much last time, but that's actually a really heavy bag for someone like her to carry around. I wonder what she's carrying around with her.
뭘 그렇게 쳐다보나?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just your bag. Looks like it's filled to the brim.
정화에 쓸 도구들이다.
Ah, of course. Wait, what? Flashbacks of what I had endured last time invade my mind, playing out like a repressed fever dream. Naked Sumi drowning me in a mixture of water and spit is something that I had hoped to quickly forget. No chance. Will you do the same things as last time?
말고 다른 거.
Something else?
앉아.
Without giving me a satisfying answer, Sumi orders me to sit pointing at the designated spot. With a deliberate loud sigh to make my frustration known, I hesitantly take my seat. Sumi pays no mind to my audible concerns, and is already pulling something out of her bag.
눈 감고 합장해.
Will I be repeating the same words as last time while my eyes are closed?
그냥 경건하게 앉아 있어. 불순한 영혼을 참여하면서.
I really want to know what I did that's worthy of me having to repent, but something tells me that asking Sumi won't net me an answer. But I just close my eyes and put my hands together. There's a non-stop bombardment of strange sounds that make my imagination run wild. What the hell is she trying to do this time? What's going on? I can no longer fend off my curiosity and open my eyes a little. Whoa. What is happening? As I sit there panicked, embarrassed, plus filled with a wide variety of other emotions, Sumi approaches me. Wait. What's...
가만히 있어.
As soon as Sumi's close enough to me, she grabs me by the back of my neck, with one hand while pressing the other hand against my forehead.
아무가 바이루차나 마함무드란마니 파즈마지 바라 브라바를 타야 훔.
Oh my, she's speaking facts. Sumi keeps repeating words I can't make sense of, and presses against my forehead to put me in a lying position. It's such a sensory overload that I can't resist. I lie down and let her hand lead me. As soon as I am completely on my back, she picks up what appears to be a stick made of bamboo. She looks at me with determined, glaring eyes. Hey, don't tell me you're going
약간
to...
아프다.
Oh my gosh. No. This isn't. I think there's been some miscommunication. Ooh. Ooh. Sumi starts beating me with the bamboo stick. It doesn't hold anything back. Arms, legs, face, balls. Hey, what are you doing? I desperately try to crawl away. My survival instincts are now in full effect, especially after that last hit.
가만 있어.
Damn, Sumi. Lord have mercy. Am I being dragged around? I already noticed this before. But her enormous strength simply doesn't match her small frame. No, please. No, please, wait a minute. Please, stop. I find myself crouched and slumped over, not knowing what to do. At that exact moment, the vicious blow suddenly stopped. I look at Sumi with teary eyes, astonished, embarrassed, humiliated. You name it, I feel it. Sumi suddenly walks away. She's muttering one of her incarnations again.
왜 누워 있나? 일어서.
Huh? What are you even saying? You put me on the ground in the first place.
의식 끝났으니까 일어나라고. 일어나서 기도해.
I don't know if it's because the brutal, barbaric bamboo beating or a general sense of defeat, but I find myself acting surprisingly obedient and submissive and start to pray. Let's see. I think it's a great, merciful, harmonious tree.
잡생각 품지 말고.
Yeah, something tells me following her orders is the smart choice here. I start praying, vowing to myself to do my best, and even though I still highly disgrace with the savage way she treated me. Great, merciful, harmonious tree. I won't fail again. I'm giving it my all, trying to suppress any other thoughts that could potentially interfere. Meanwhile, Sumi has been at it with another strange dance routine, and is now kneeling down, talking to herself while blankly staring at the sky. After a while, she slowly stands up.
끝났어.
Ugh. I exhale loudly and lean back. Here, I was thinking the worst that could happen would be an uncomfortable spit shower, but instead I got beaten into a helpless, fetal position. I feel pathetic. I look at Sumi and have to try really hard to suppress my rising anger. It's hard to tell what she's thinking, but she looks strangely satisfied. It's over now?
접신만 겨우 끝났다. 이제부터 퇴마를 해야지.
Hey, I've been wondering this ever since last time. What exactly happened to you while you do your thing?
무당은 신과 소통할 때야 지혜가 충만해지고. 아니, 알 필요 없겠지.
After being oddly talkative for a moment, Sumi returns to her old, much less forthcoming self. Looks like even she got a little excited herself there for a moment. Alright, maybe this is my chance at an actual conversation.
이제 볼 일 없다. 가봐.
Leave? That's it? Just like that?
바쁜 벌꿀은 낭비할 시간도 없어.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What? Honey, No answer as always. Sumi waves her hand a little without me, without even bothering to look at me. I still find it hard to accept this cold demeanor of hers. My original plan had been to talk to her about some things, but her general disinterest and my ceremony-induced fatigue makes me unable to even bother. I also leave the abandoned school without bothering to say goodbye. So I just got my ass beat and that's it? I just did? Really? Ouch. While walking away from school, I've lately feel the aching pain and the delicate areas that Sumi hit with the stick through the impact sound made it seem more painful than it actually was. I have no doubt that this will leave some nasty bruises. I gently rub the parts that hurt the most and start thinking about everything that just happened. She's in direct spiritual contact with a much higher being, or so she claims. In that case, there's a high probability she plans on exorcising the evil in the village that I've encountered myself. Though I have my doubts if any human can handle such a wicked foe. During my demonic encounter, my whole body was frozen stiff. It was completely overwhelming. Even if she has the ability to exorcise evil spirits, is she properly equipped to deal with that caliber of foe? Filled with a rising sense of anxiety, I look back in the direction of the abandoned school. I think about Sumi. Despite everything, she appears fragile and weak on the outside. Is it really okay for me to leave her alone in a place like that? I look at the school a while and lost and thought a while longer, then head towards my next destination. I don't have time to waste either. That's what I'm saying, dude. There's still some time left. Who should I visit? Okay. Imagine, like, since you beat us with the fucking bamboo, that was just like a hint to that third case where the dude just got stabbed with that friggin' stick. Rin's attitude is just about as expected. Alright, let's do Rin again. Even though right now I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. I feel like Hannah will probably be the real one, maybe. It'd be cool if Rin was the real one. Okay, I should go see Rin. I arrive at the lake. I wonder if she'll really be here, but before I can finish that thought, I already see her standing there. Does she like the lake for some reason? Asking myself that question, I approach her.
어머, 성준 씨.
It's Jung-sung.
미안해요. 헷갈렸네요.
Rin's reaction upon seeing me is an unexpected one. Despite our last meeting having ended quite awkwardly, she doesn't look angry at all, instead displaying a relaxed attitude with her big eyes seemingly smiling at me. I had prepared myself for a big verbal showdown, which makes me feel quite embarrassed as I stand next to her. You're out here at the lake quite often. Is there something in particular that draws you here?
특별히 볼 일은 없어요. 호수를 이렇게 오래 바라보는 건 처음인데 잔잔하니 마음에 들어서요. 생각 정리하는데 딱 좋네요.
I see. Though, I guess solving your problems in particular requires more than clear thoughts.
그러게나 말이에요. 몸으로 뛰어줄 사람이 있으면 일이 훨씬 쉬울 텐데 그분께선 쓸데없이 자존심만 세우고 계시니 원. 아, 방금 건 농담이에요. 화내지 말아요.
Rin smiles at me with a triumphant expression on her face. I'm sick of responding to this teasing crap. I stare at Rin with a downright angry expression on my face. But regardless of that, she continues talking to me, calm and relaxed.
준성 씨랑 헤어지고 나서 제 나름대로 조사를 해봤어요. 큰 그림만큼은 직접 발로 뛰어야 그리기 쉽거든요. 그런 것까지 게을리할 만큼 저 그렇게 개념 없지 않아요?
You conducted an investigation all on your own?
네. 마을 사람들을 다그쳐서 정보 좀 캐봤죠.
What she says is making my heart pound loudly. The villagers, this girl, she met with the demon worshippers on her own in person? What the hell has she done? And what kind of information?
어이쿠, 이제야 표정이 좀 볼만해지시네. 궁금하신가 봐요?
Her making fun of me while giggling really makes me want to slap some sense into her. Damn, Jun, you can't be saying that. If Renche is actually human, she has stirred up a hornet's nest. By approaching the villagers, her inquiries will only arouse suspicion. So if the villagers intend to keep an eye on Ren from now on, it's obvious I'll be the one who has to deal with the aftermath. The villagers, what exactly did you say to them?
그런 서민들에겐 강경한 태도가 잘 먹히죠. 매너 좋게 대해줘봤자 자기들의 처지도 모르고 기어오르거든요. 당신들이 뭘 하는지 알고는 있는지 책임자가 누구인지 이런 식으로 하면 당신들이 어떻게 될지는 아는지에 대해서 따져 물었죠.
And then...
말해줄 수 없대요. 자기들에게 허락된 일이 아니라나. 아무래도 책임자가 입을 단단히 봉해둔 모양이죠. 하긴 저런 시골 서민들이 보통 수다스러워야지. 그 책임자란 사람이 그거 하나만큼은 정말 잘한 거예요.
So maybe... I quickly shut my mouth. The thoughts inside my head are so absurd that they almost popped out of my mouth all on their own.
하지만 말이죠. 뭐가 중요한 건지 정도는 이런 식으로 불법 점거해봤자 자기들에게 무슨 이득이 있는데요? 멍청한 놈들이 아무것도 모르고 저렇게 행동하면 정말 피곤해지는데. 레킹볼 맛을 한 번 더 봐야 정신 차리려나 진짜.
Rin sure likes to talk a lot when she's angry. It's quite annoying having to listen to her childish tirade. But I stopped myself from saying anything, fearing that it would only draw her monologue out even further.
하여간 상황이 이래요. 그래서 말인데 준성 씨가 마을 사람들의 목적과 책임자를 조사해 주셨으면 해요.
You want me to investigate?
직업이 PD라고 하셨죠? 서민들은 TV가 자기 편이라고 생각하거든요. 아마 할 말 못할 말 술술 불 거예요. 제 일에 협조를 해주신다고 하셨으니 그 정도는 해주시겠죠?
I think about it for a moment. In conclusion, Rinche doesn't really know anything about this village. If I'm being misled by Rinche, there's really nothing I can do until the 9th day. Not without throwing a wrench in my plans. Is there some way for me to take the initiative here? I look at Rin. She clearly a person that won't budge whether faced with threats or talked to with reason. If that's the case, be kind. I'll convey the situation in a friendly tone. Scare her. Share the scary experiences I've been through. You know, I don't know. She said earlier, like, you have to talk to those simple folk in a very mean way, in a very like, yo, this is, you gotta be fucking direct, serious, no bullshit. But does that also work with her? I'll share the scary experiences I've been through? I feel like that's a bad idea. Because what if, won't that like kind of fuck me up a bit later on? If she's actually is a damn undead? Do I really want to be kind to her though? Whatever, dude. I'll be kind. Alright, another approach might work. This may work better for someone like Rin. Yeah, because this dude's always just been like pissed and annoyed. Hey Rin, do you happen to know a show called Mystery Tracking?
미스테리 추적이요?
Looks like she's never heard of it. Which is only normal considering the fact that I just made that name up. It's a pretty popular show on cable. I happen to be the show program director.
제목을 들어보니 뭐 오컬트 같은 거라도 추적하시나 봐요?
Haha, well, it may sound pathetic to someone like you, but there are people really into that, and we have to give them what they want.
하긴 그것도 그러네요.
Anyway, I came here with the intention to cover a secret religious cult.
비밀 종교? 그런 게 실제로 있긴 한가요?
Well, I thought it was merely an urban legend too. That is until I found out more.
한 거 같다?
I mean, I deliberately lowered my voice and slowly whispered to her, I found a dead body nearby.
시체를요?
Yes. I was shocked and wanted to call the police immediately, but since calls don't work,
시체라니 세상에.
I am very relieved to have met someone like you. I wouldn't have known what to do all on my own, stuck here alone.
아, 뭐 그렇죠.
She blushed.
아무래도 일반인은 경험이 부족하니까.
Rin tries to put on a tough smile, a bluff that fails miserably. Honestly, I hate this. Having to be nice and faking it is hard when faced with someone as cold-hearted as her. She seems to be at her wits. Is she actually scared now? It's a little unexpected, truth be told. I wanted to persuade her, but this is not the reaction I was going for. This is actually fantastic. She definitely won't be wandering around the village anymore.
그럼 준성 씨는
I'll do some research, find out more about the village. Please be careful. I think they're all in this together.
좋은 생각이네요. 그래요. 조사는 준성 씨에게 맡길게요.
Yeah, that's better. Right, I'll start right away. Can't afford to waste precious time. Try to keep a low profile as best as you can. Stay out of sight.
그건 제가 알아서 해요. 쓸데없는 참견 마세요.
This seems to have struck a nerve, but I don't think I need to continue this conversation. Britney's scared enough already. No need to make her more upset. Okay then, take care of yourself. I turn around and walk away from the lake. I look back, and my eyes meet Rin's, filled with anxiety. She just stands there and can't stop staring at me. Alright, that's enough for now. I make my way to my next destination with hasty steps. It's past regular lunchtime already. I decide to explore the surroundings as planned. Investigating the murder site already wasted some time this morning. I should settle for one place in particular today. Alright then, where should I visit next? Can I like skip this one? Can I go back? What? We already did. Oh no, wait, we can't go back to the same places, so it already tells me which ones I've done. I haven't touched this one at all. What? I thought I've already been to like 2. Okay, let's go to the forest. Let's just click on like C. I go to the construction site east of the forest. A construction site located east of the forest. This village was made only for the devil. It seems like the necessary construction materials were procured from the forest. In other words, the villagers visited this place a lot. They probably left a lot behind. Okay, I should focus on this place today. Alright, let's see if we get any other freaking lockpick shit. The inside of the warehouse is absurdly empty. I notice some clutter and tools, but they don't seem useful right now. I turn my head. Okay, so we might need something later for that. I spot a cardboard box. As I open it, it reveals a pile of books. There might be something useful in here. I'll look through the books. Nothing special. Close the box and get back up. Alright, I should keep looking around. Dang it. What's this one? One cardboard box particularly stands out. It looks like it was sealed with tape, but the back is open. Was it torn open? Take a peek inside without much hope of finding anything. A magazine inside, a monthly magazine, and extremely, yeah. Don't know if this will help, but I should take it with me. Dang, not looking good right now. 2 books stand out. Someone reading these? I have flicked through the pages. It looks like a regular novel, huh? Something's wedged between the books. This looks like a leaflet that was handed out in the village. It might contain some helpful clues about this village. Tucking the flyer into my pocket. Right, should I keep looking around? Dang, bro. Or no freaking hints about the freaking monsters. Bunch of books catch my eye. Someone must have left them behind. I look through the books and check if there's anything useful. Come on, give me something. There's going to decide. Tracking the witch. Okay. Even I have heard of it, despite not having any interest in the cult at all. It's absurd to think that a witch is supposedly behind, then featuring the former president, originally planned. Wait, I already have this shit? That was the 3rd volume. It cannot be obtained through normal legal channels. I think this is important evidence. I put the book in my bag. Okay, let's. I actually want to see that. What's this? Symbol of Mephitos. What the heck is that? We can summit a symbol. Rejects Mephitos' ways? Rejects the way of Mephitos? So it's just telling me that it can't be that sign then. Rejects Mephitos' way. Is there anything that like kinda... Nah. Yeah, this might be the succubus then. Okay. That was some pretty good information. What's in here? I spot a long metal box. The box is firmly locked with a rusty lock. Do I need a key for this? I don't think I can open it just yet. I should find and look around. Oh, in here. Inside the warehouse is absurdly empty. I noticed some tools lying around. Wait a minute. I suddenly remember the rusty lock I couldn't open before. I think I might be able to open it with one of these tools. I picked up a hammer. Alright, this should do the trick. Alright, let's get this fucking shit. I lift up the hammer. If this hammer doesn't crack the lock, I mumble to myself and bring down the hammer with all my might. Oh shit, what? Hammer hits rusty lock in just the right spot. Okay, the lock is broke. Perfect. Nothing to stop me from taking a look at what's inside now. Toss the hammer aside and carefully start opening the box. The book is giving off an ominous vibe. Okay, here we go. An undead clue, finally. It's titled Undead Server Diaries, Volume 2. These are writings of novelists who conducted research regarding the undead. The villagers appear to be gathered info on the undead with the help of these diaries. I see. This will help me understand the identifying characteristics of the undead. Okay, this is important evidence. Put the book back in the back. Alright, I should keep looking around. Yeah, there's something over here. Is there anything else on the ground besides... Oh yeah, there's something right there. What's this? The forest is covered in fog. The atmosphere is very gloomy. It feels like something is about to happen at any moment. I have goosebumps all of a sudden. I should finish the investigation quickly. Oh shit. Take another look around. I look inside, all around. Nothing stands out. I take it back, start scratching my head. Anything? Yeah, okay. Wait, I just see something. Okay, no. Books and magazines scattered across the floor. I look through them one by one to see whether there is anything useful. Ooh! One book in particular stands out. It looks like it's about the fox spirit. I don't think it'll be a big help, but I put it in my bag all the same. Alright, should I keep looking around? What do you mean? How was that not gonna help? Let's look at the undead. Oh, was it actually not a clue? I guess not. Okay. Samot. It spoke the Samot language, bro. Language Samot. So we got two. We don't know if it's a monster of fear or deception. Pretty sure it's gonna be fear. This will probably end up being the freaking... Wait, is it forest? Oh wait, we don't know. Alright, should I keep looking around? I looked around some more, but I couldn't find anything else. That's all for now. I took too long. I should go before the villagers find out. Take a look at what I've gathered so far on my phone. 2 pieces of monster information as well as 3 village logs. Good. I should give all of this careful read. Having finished dinner, I returned to my room. Well, as always, my first order of business is cozying up under my blanket. This is the only moment of the day where I can catch my breath. It's important to give oneself a break every now and then. Everything about this place sucks. I lament and audibly vent my frustration to my blanket. While lying down, a face pops in my mind. It is that of her who I've met here in Hope Hill. I wonder why I'm thinking of her specifically. Is it because I think she's the human? Or is it just a sign of me having grown attached to her? Come to think of it, there's been a 3rd murder. I'm sure that considering the circumstances, I could appear suspicious in their eyes as well. It's important to figure out who the human is, but building trust with that person is paramount to my survival. I stand up. I should spend the rest of the evening with her. I mean, right now, bro, like if I just like to throw a Hail Mary is what they say. I think it's maybe it's Hannah, because right now Mina's looking pretty sus. We know the old language, bro. If I just had one more clue on like vampire, I could probably just freaking know 100%. Another like one more, like I feel like 3. If I got 3, is a pretty good chance. It's probably them. We don't have rejects Mistress Way. That doesn't really. That just tells me that you can't summon her with that way, I guess. So I mean, what was that? Did I already click on these? Okay. So I think it tells me that there is a chance that she could be here. She could be a monster feared death. Speaks the old language. We just need to know if she's got like a doll offering. The witches reject Smith's way and deception. So this could be her. We don't know what the language is. We don't know the location. Pierce, bro? I don't know. I do not know. Alright, I'm gonna go with Hannah. Mina trusts me a lot. What a waste. Because it feels like it's so... Wait, 10 out of... So I got like 8 more meetings, bro, and I wasted them with her. Okay, let's go to Hannah. Okay, I should go see Hannah. While walking through the abandoned village, I think about how things currently are with Hannah. Hannah and I ultimately share the same goal, finding out what's behind the disappearances as well as this religion. With a shared common goal, establishing trust shouldn't be too difficult. However, Hannah isn't telling me everything and is clearly keeping some things to herself. It could be a simple case of her not trusting me enough yet, but maybe there just isn't more information available currently. Then there's also the possibility that she's merely disguising herself as a real human, obscuring her true form.
무슨 생각해요?
Jesus freaking Christ.
뭘
Jeez.
그렇게 놀래요?
Hannah casts the incredulous glance at me. Wait, can I go back here? Okay. What do we have for Fox Spirit? Accepts all ways and forest and river. Do we have any forest ones? One. And accepts all ways, so that doesn't really matter. We don't have anything about that. Hannah casts an incredulous glance at me and starts looking for something in her bag. I stare at Hannah while holding my heavy chest. Come on, she can clearly see what state she put me in. Would it kill her to say a simple "Are you okay?"
정보는 좀 얻었어요?
No, nothing at all. I did actually find out quite a few things, but I don't feel comfortable mentioning them. Honestly, it's hard to figure out the right approach for gathering information. We agreed to investigate Hope Village, but we've never decided on a clear direction. For example, how about the connection between what we're doing and the disappearance case I'm working on? I can tell she's a little puzzled by my statement. I only had to mention the word disappearance, and her interest immediately sparked. Maybe we have something in common that she hasn't told me about yet.
공통점 말이죠. 안 그래도 그 얘기를 하려고 했는데. 이거 좀 봐주시겠어요?
Huh? What is this? Take the notebook that Hannah hands me. It's a fairly worn notebook with a lot of strains on
제가
it.
이번 조사를 위해 작성한 사건 일지예요.
Like a case log?
네, 제가 조사한 모든 게 그 안에 있어요.
Hannah appears to have made up her mind. Her hesitancy from our last meeting is gone, and she's decided to share everything. So you finally warmed up to me.
네?
Hannah blushes a little upon hearing my playful remark. Maybe she really hadn't realized how obvious her distrust had been previously. I smirk a little and open the notebook. Alright, here's a summary of what Hannah's notes contain. Hannah's father's name, Taek Young Se-hee, ran a sushi restaurant. Sung Yin-kwon, who's his best friend and a former middle school classmate, August 8th, right before their day off. The two get into an argument. According to Taek Young, it's merely a small fight about some work-related stuff. August 9th, with the restaurant closed for the day, Hannah's father, Taek Young, spends the whole day at home. August 10th, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Taek Young is woken by the sound of the phone ringing. The phone call is from Sung Young-hun's wife. According to her, Sung Young still hasn't come home yet. Tae-kyung, concerned about his friend disappearance, goes looking for him. He even keeps the restaurant closed. However, Sing-yeon's is nowhere to be found, and the disappearance gets treated as a missing persons case. 1 month later, September 11th, Hannah's father, Tae-kyung, after the break, reopens the sushi restaurant. A regular who happens to be a news reporter finds out about Sing-yeon's disappearance while inquiring about the temporary closure. Up until then, it seems the reporter had assumed the reason for the closure was simply to take time off. September 14th, the reporter, while hiking along a trail he frequents, spots a shiny object a little off the beaten path. While most people would have simply overlooked it, the reporter's curiosity is piqued. It is a sashimi knife from Tae-kyung's restaurant, with blood on both of the blade as well as the ground around it. From that point on, everything changed rapidly. The reporter deems the case as more than just a disappearance and reports everything to the police. Upon evidence analysis, the knife is found to be Tae-kyung's, and the blood on it is Sung-yeong's. On top of that, only their fingerprints are found on the knife. This is what happened next. The reporter then starts to focus on the fact that the two men had an argument the day before Sung-yeong's disappearance. He focused explicitly on Tae-kyung's activity around that time. The reporter digging shows that Hannah's father does not have an alibi for the day in question, and that he even has a past criminal record. He finds out that Tae-kyung has actually been sentenced in the past for murder. The reporter makes headlines with these findings, causing the public opinion to become biased, and the police pressure by all this are forced to treat it as a potential murder case. The reporter then keeps making multiple follow-up reports. His reports, however, are all unwarned, suspicious, and proactive slander about the suspect, Tae-kyung. In the end, the public is all but convinced Tae-kyung is the culprit. He is brought to a detention center as the main suspect. This reveal makes things a lot more complicated. What happened to Hannah's father, Tae-kyung, is highly a complex matter, and one that I actually happen to be familiar with.
제법 유명한 사건이었어요. 들어보셨겠죠, 아마.
Hannah sounds bitter and defeated. Like Hannah says, this case is actually quite famous. The names and details of those involved aren't well known to the public. For a short time, this case attracted mass attention. A person who served time for murder committing another murder, the type of a drama people crave. It was covered by the very same journalists I respect, who helped me get back on my feet when nobody else would. Reporter Hosok Cho. Hosok, I heard about the case. You really managed to snag a big one with that. It's insane. It's the #1 story on every search engine. Don't you want to celebrate that? Despite my energetic excitement, Hosok responded with the same neutral expression as always. Well, thank you, but this is just the beginning, you know? I remember how jealous I was. I'm a reporter, just like Hosok, chasing that one big story, and although I congratulated him and have always admired his tendencies, I never stopped thinking, what if I had been a regular at that sushi place? What if I had been the one to cover that case? I've asked myself that quite a lot. It's true, I envied him. I was jealous of the report that had made Hana's father an outcast. Hana, you're 100% convinced that your father is innocent? Your father's
가족이기
innocent?
때문에 덮어놓고 믿냐고 말하고 싶은 거라면 그만둬요. 난 아버지의 알리바이를 믿을 수밖에 없어요. 같이 있었으니까.
I keep my mouth shut and don't say anything. Out of admiration for Hosok Cho, I want to believe in the scoop. I want to protect his legacy. But Hannah's conviction is a lot stronger than I could have ever assumed.
권상현 아저씨가 실종되던 그날 전 모처럼 아버지와 함께 집에만 있었어요. 아버지는 집에 계실 땐 거의 주무시기만 하세요. 가끔 깨서 물을 드시거나 식사를 하시는 것 정도죠. 하지만 오히려 그게 문제가 됐어요. 집에서 뭘 했는지, 하다못해 TV를 봤다면 어떤 내용이 기억나는지 대답하질 못하셨고, 정리하자면 아버지가 집에 있었다는 걸 증명할 수 있는 건 저의 일방적인 증언뿐이었다는 거죠.
Hana is Tangyung's daughter, direct family. Granted, not all family testimonies are outright ignored, but there is an incredibly strict focus on clear evidence and rationally in these cases. Hannah's testimony seems to have been unconvincing. I see. So you do believe he's innocent. Or rather, you actually know he is.
그래서 권상현 아저씨의 실종 사건을 파헤치기 시작한 거죠. 애초에 살해당하신 게 아니라면 아버지는 자연스레 무죄가 되니까 주변 조사를 먼저 시작했어요. 평소 권상현 아저씨의 행적, 행동 패턴, 특이점 등을 중점으로 조사했죠. 그러다 보니 주목할 만한 정황들을 발견했고 여기까지 오게 된 거예요.
Unusual circumstances?
다음 장 넘겨보세요.
I stopped thinking about Hosocho for now and instead focus on the actual case itself. Curious and unarmed with a new insight into this case, I turned to the notebook next page. Unlike the previous well-organized entries, everything from here on seems to be scribbled notes and findings without a clear structure.
보기 어렵죠? 설명드리자면
A week before disappearing, he insisted on wearing all white clothes. This isn't difficult for me at all. All these keywords stick out like a sore thumb to me. Everything resembles the case I'm chasing. He would be away on a regular basis every 2 months, and has been acting strange. Has he ever mentioned anything about bathing?
목욕은 잘 모르겠네요.
That's probably something he's been highly concerned about. And I can't find a detailed description of the blood. The amount found at the time must have been quite small, right?
맞아요.
Lift my head and look at Hannah, whose tone of voice has changed. She's looking at me with a surprised face. I wonder why. Because of the bathing story? I tilt my head a little and turn back to the notebook again. What's this
어디
part?
봐요. 아, 그건 권상현 아저씨가 직접 그린 지도를 옮겨 그린 거예요. 이 부근의 지도죠. 여기 표시된 곳 보이죠? 거길 입구로 해서 여기에 들어올 수 있었어요.
I see. I need to sort all of my thoughts for a moment. Disappearance of Tankyung's friend. Singyun shares an awful lot of similarities with the missing persons cases I'm investigating. So much that it's pretty much the same, actually. Regularly leaving, strange behavior, an obsession with bathing and wearing white clothes, and a tendency for self-harm before disappearing. I can conclude that Singyun's disappearance is a piece of the puzzle of the case I'm working on.
아까 혈흔에 대해 물어보시던데 준성 씨가 쫓던 사건 패턴에 혈흔도 있었나 보죠?
His voice, coming from right next to me, pulls me out of my thoughts and back to reality. Actually, she's getting a little bit too close for my liking. Ah, yes, yeah. There were signs of self-harm.
자해였단 말이죠.
Hannah looks troubled and lost in thought. Maybe it's because her father was labeled a murderer based on traces that actually stem from self-harm. I wait for her to process all this new information.
준성 씨와 같이 그 현장을 발견했을 때부터 보통 실종 사건은 아니라고 생각했는데 어쩌면 제 생각보다 더 말도 안 되는 사건일지도 모르겠네요.
Got any guesses? You mentioned something about Sengyun and a strange religion.
눈에 띄는 분은 아니셨어요. 오히려 평범하셨죠. 이상한 사이비 종교를 믿고 있었다는 건 실종된 뒤에 알게 된 사실이에요.
Hmm.
우선은 이곳에 준성 씨가 조사했던 실종자들이 실제로 있는지부터 알아봐야겠어요. 혹시 실종자들 얼굴 기억해요?
You want to compare them to the villagers around here? That's gonna be, let's say, difficult. You've wandered around Hope Village yourself. Pretty much everyone here walks around like they're high as a kite, right?
확실히 그랬죠.
They're hard to recognize. I doubt even recognize my own family members in such a disheveled state.
뭔가 방법이 없을까요?
Another way? I think about it all for a moment. Once again, I make the connection to my own case. The key word that sticks out to me is dang. What is the key word, guys? The religion. I recall that religious groups often gather in small towns like this. Missing people, I recall the various things that the missing people have in common. I mean, all the things that the missing people have in common, right? There were so many damn things that they had in common. I feel like that's a pretty key fucking clue. If all these damn missing people have this shit in common. All the missing people were acting strange before they disappeared. If we find out what's behind that, maybe it can help us figure out what's going on.
흰 옷을 즐겨 입고 혈흔을 남긴 그 패턴 말이죠. 하지만 그걸로 뭘 알 수 있을까요?
Think about it. I cross my arms and throw my head back and thought, there has to be a method behind these seemingly random things. I can't find an answer right away. I concentrate even harder. There's gotta be something. There simply has to be.
우선 실종자 명단을 보면서 다시 검토해보는 건 어떨까요?
Why the list?
그 명단을 보다 보면 미처 발견 못한 공통점이 나올지도.
Oh my god, you're right.
깜짝이야. 갑자기 무슨...
Members of the religious cult gather here at Hope Village. They've got to keep membership records around here. No matter how small, every religious institution keeps list.
아,
Hana looks surprised. I honestly feel a little flattered.
그럼 그 명단을 찾으면...
You can check if Sung Young's name is on there. Hannah got all excited for a second, but is now back to her old composed self again.
그럼 방향은 정해진 것 같네요. 전 마을 외곽 쪽의 건물들을 조사할게요. 준성 씨는 마을 내부 쪽부터 조사해주세요.
Alright, let's do it that way. Want to meet back here once we're both done with that?
그러죠.
Hannah speaks. She moves closer towards me and extends her hand. I stare at her hand with a blank expression for a while, unsure if she's going for a shake. And I awkwardly start holding her hand. It feels cold, but her hand is petite and delicate.
노트 달라고요.
Oh my gosh. oh yeah, right here. Realizing the awkward air of my gentlemanly ways, I hurriedly pull my hand away and give her the notes.
긴장 풀어주려고 이래요?
Sorry?
해본 말이에요. 그럼
Anna gets up and walks away right after asking her enigmatic question. I keep looking back at her as she leaves, and after I can no longer see her, I sit down on a nearby stone. I sit there thinking about Hana's story. Anna says she is here to clear her father's name. I can't help but think that Hosek Cho, who's played a crucial role in putting blame on Hannah's father. I also think that the missing persons case that gave me back my drive and journalistic eagerness has a deep connection to what Hannah is investigating. Any respect I had for Hosek Cho in the past is crumbling away. I feel a deep sense of disgust towards myself. I have so many questions about what transpired. There's so many pieces of info here that need arranging. Dozens of thoughts and theories overlap, and I'm starting to feel dizzy. Shook my head to rid myself of this onslaught of information. One step at a time. Gotta work on this piece by piece. Mumbling to myself, I walk away from the abandoned village. Devil worship, religious cults, missing persons. This place has all the ingredients for the world's most massive headache. Having finished everything on my schedule, I'm back in my room. The sun's already setting. This is the end of the 5th day. I'm beat. Back in my room, I move around and stretch a little to loosen up my tired body. I've been busy walking around all day long. On top of the physical part, the mental aspect of it all is very taxing as well. But little by little, I can tell I'm making progress. It's like there's finally a light in this hellish maze where the exit wasn't visible so far. Just a little more. I mumble to myself while cozying up under my blanket. There's still no way to know exactly who the real human is, but if I keep working at it as hard as today, I'm sure I'll figure it out in no time. I'll figure it out in time. Yes, definitely. Okay. That is where we're gonna end this episode. Tuesday, October 30th. 3 days until this election. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, Billy. Oh, I really hope I don't fucking die. I really hope I don't get our boy Jung Sung killed. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking to the end. I'm sorry you had to wait 2 months for this shit to end. I didn't want to just not finish it because I don't know, man. I don't like not finishing games on my channel, so it always just kind of annoys me. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Hispanic Gamer for helping us crack that code, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.